Hello, this is an introduction to Module 3, and this module is mainly about reading and literacy, and of course we're going to talk about the standards some more. You're going to see that come up a lot. The AASL standards are part of what we talk about heavily, but also we have Texas library standards, and we will be talking about those as well. These are the key concepts, and this is all located under your Module 3. If you were to click on Module 3, we'll scroll down here and open up the introduction. That's what I'm looking at right now, and I'll let you read these learning outcomes on your own. And the intro. These are some great questions to think about when it comes to advocating for reading and literacy as a school librarian. I think you will enjoy thinking about these questions. A lot of the information that is shared in this module will be linked to these questions. Here is our list of readings. Some of these you'll have to go and look up, and you can use Willis Library. You know, on UNT's website, you can access all of these articles by searching through that Willis Library link, and they have a lot of electronic resources where you can just have access to the full text right there online, so it's kind of amazing. This is your to-do list for Module 3, and you'll see that there are 6 things. This last one is actually just an if you want to get started, and you did start on your field project in Module 2 when you selected your topic. So this is going to give you more information. This is not due till Module 7, but it's more information if you want to be working on that ahead of time. And you know, a lot of times people want to, so that's completely up to you. You don't have to work on it ahead of time, but if you want to, this will be an introduction. You can see here there's going to be another article critique. You did an article critique in Module 2, so you're a little bit familiar with that, I think. Also, we're going to do some YA book searching. You know, as a librarian, you will have access to a lot of different jobbers and companies basically that sell products for libraries, including books. So in this particular exercise, you're going to get a chance to look at 3 different book companies and explore how to search for books on those companies' sites. And when you are actually in the library, a lot of times these companies will they will want to send representatives out to meet with you in person and get to know you, and they'll bring books for you to look at. It's really kind of cool. They have a lot of amazing resources and things that they can do to help you. So this will give you an introduction to that world of jobbers. As a librarian, I used to say, okay, I'm going to meet with like the first 3 or 4 people who call me each year. And you know, you have a limited amount of time. A lot of times you don't have time to meet with everyone who wants to come and meet with you. And you may not have the money to buy books from everyone either. But over time, I got to where I like to work with specific people. And a lot of times those representatives that you really kind of get to know, you get comfortable with them. And you just want to keep working with those people over and over and over again. And that's what I found happened to me. So this will just give you an introduction into that wonderful, wonderful world. Then we have a school librarian interview. So you found a mentor in Module 2. Even if that mentor hasn't been approved yet, you can use whoever that person is that you want to be your mentor for this school librarian interview. And that's going to be just you talking to this person and asking them some questions. You can count this in your mentor hours, your practicum hours. So you need your mentor timesheet. You can get started. It's every hour counts, you know. So whenever you have assignments like this where you have to interact with your mentor, and you will throughout your program, there will be different assignments like this. I encourage you to bring out that mentor timesheet and count that time, because that will add add up. You know, over time it will really add up. And then we have a reflection discussion board. So up through Module 3, we've discussed a lot of things, and you've done a lot of reading. You've done this reading. You did reading in Module 1 and 2 as well. This is just going to be a chance for you to reflect on something that stands out to you. Now, also what you add here is something that you can use later in Module 7. You're going to have to do, I think it's 4 or 5 blog posts for your electronic portfolio. And this is something that you could use later in that blog post. So that's kind of nice. You can do a little double dipping here. Then we have a quiz 3 that's over the concepts from the module that are in these readings. So be sure to pay close attention to those. And then I mentioned this already, this field project assignment where you already chose the topic in module 2. If you want to get started, you can get started on that as well. Now here's some supplemental resources. These are great places to go for readers advisory. I personally love Goodreads, is one of my favorites. I also like We Need Diverse Books. Really awesome sites. You'll find places that you like too. And in fact, this is another thing with your electronic portfolio. You have to have professional learning resources that you really like. You might have one of these that you say, oh, I want to add this to my electronic portfolio. So whenever you can, as you're doing your coursework and your assignments, and you see something that fits into that electronic portfolio, add it right then. It'll save you time in the long run. While you're already looking at it, you can say, hey, while I'm thinking about it, I'll add this. Because like me, you probably have a lot on your mind and you can forget. If you wait, you might say, what was that amazing resource? I've forgotten what it was. So add it while you're thinking about it. If you really like one of these, then add it to your electronic portfolio. That way you'll remember it and be able to use it in the future. And then these are links to great book award information. So I hope you have a lot of fun with Module 3. This is all awesome information, really helpful information that you will find really usable in your future as a librarian. So anyway, have fun. This is all of these 5 tasks are going to be due on Saturday, October 3rd. So take care and stay well. Bye.